now I can get up that tree.
Puts me up. Some children's dance. Fine. Danny, here.
Oh no, we'll take my time.
Education on those two previous occasions, changing your mind and supporting a repair is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Please don't make this an election issue. The professionals have said repeatedly that the designs are not fit for purpose. Inadequate recreational areas, lunch times, overcrowding in the corridors, poor independent study areas for the sixth formers, and I could go on. But what the teachers have asked me to reiterate is that they're not concerned so much about the transformation of their working hours, lunch times, lack of parking space. The level of staff opposition is due to the impact on the learning and the students' mental health and well-being. This model is not in their interest. The mental health and well-being of our kids is something I care deeply about. I ask all of you as parents, what do you want for your children? You want them to be happy and healthy. So how are we doing? We'll go and have a look at the young people's survey and see how happy our secondary children are. What I took away from the results was that 56% of our secondary students are not happy. 57% of our students are not glad with who they are. 65% of girls are worrying a lot about exams and tests, and 55% of girls are worrying a lot about the way they look. What on earth are we doing? If we want our children to be happy and healthy, why are we failing them so badly? And I'm here today because the one school, two-side model is going to make these figures worse. It's moving towards the creation of an exam factory, as we seem to be following the English model, lock, stock and barrel, by bringing Ofsted in and adopting attainment aids and narrowing our children's study choices. I don't know about you, but education is not just about qualifications. Yes, of course they're important, but it's about equipping our children with the skills and attitude to live a life well lived, and yes, in employment. I think education know that they've lost the support of the teachers and the public, but their view is tough. Pause and review won't change anything. The only counter-argument that they're using is it's too late to stop and change. We're all here today because we are united in opposition to their proposals, but we need to be united for something as well. We are where we are because we've been successfully plagued by being kept in the dark and being divided and conquered. And they are right at this moment in time. There is nothing else on the table. So let's get something on the table that we can agree with, and that means we all need to compromise. If we don't, then the dead in the water model will carry on until the election, and we will waste more time and money. Please, can somebody explain to me how we bought a Methodist church for over £1 million? How is that going to help our children's education? By pausing and coming up with a solution that we can live with, need not affect the College of FE. So let those plans carry on so that the college lecturers and staff can support us and do the right thing for our children. That would still give equality of opportunity. It's about access to that provision. This would mean effectively closing the MAR and moving those students and staff to level 3. This could be done with minimal new building and disruption, and could be to say that it's too difficult simply isn't true. I know that myself and others are happy to put together a compromise model that we can all support. If anyone wants to talk to it, please reach out. And I'm going to finish now just by repeating a plea to education and the Assembly. Education, if you are listening, really put the child at the centre of your actions. Please park your pride and stop wasting money and effort on something that the community doesn't want. Despite your hard work, and it is no doubt well intentioned, The one school, two-site model is dead in the water. You've lost the confidence of the profession and parents. Stop wasting money and engage in constructive dialogue with the community that you serve. To those deputies who supported education on those previous occasions, changing your mind is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, and address this democratic deficit. As a community, we bemoan our politicians and label each passing assembly as the worst states ever. I know it's tough, it is really a difficult job, but here is your chance to redeem yourselves. I don't know about you, but I am sick of the personality politics, which has got worse in the last few years. I want a new, constructive, compassionate, so my challenge to you all is go ahead and surprise us, start now. And to all of us here today, let's come together, let's compromise, and let's set the example to the deputies and the children. They deserve us to get it right for them. Thank you.
Just does not fit Guernsey life. The effect that it will have on the infrastructure of the proposed two sites is profoundly negative and will affect not only nearby residents of the sites but the island life as a whole. The effect that it will have on the education of generations to come is also totally unacceptable. And as John has already gone into, the health and morale of the youngsters will not be acceptable. Education did not consult with the professionals or stakeholders until the 11th hour, and when they did and received responses they did not want to hear, just dismissed what the professionals said to them and ploughed on regardless. Hence why we're all here today. Since they have made the plans known to the public, there's been an endless firefighting exercise by the department. They now claim they're listening to teachers. We are currently told by the profession today they're still not listening to them. We will purchase land at Beaucamp for car parking and sports areas. Really? Was that in the money? Where's the money coming from? That wasn't in the original budget requests. We're going to fight as the only one. We cannot afford anything else. I read today that he's going to call parents will be invited to an election. We, the public, did not see any plans until late last year, and even now.
Rather than actually making sure that what we are providing is inclusive. A lot has been. We must make sure that what we provide is the best, most inclusive education fit for the 21st century that we as a community can afford.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm a pupil of the Beaucamp High School in Year 8. My name is Angel. What is all this doing to our children's mental health and well-being? With all this worry, how are we even meant to feel secure about our future education in schools? One day the one school over two sites gets passed, then funds get agreed. Oh, but hang on, wait a minute. Now I hear there is not enough room in the school. Split lunches, drop-off points, only far away from the school. Small corridors, then not much outside space, and I love my outside space, and I enjoy sports so much. Oh, and hang on, what about the additional needs and autism bases? I feel I'm being bullied about something that does not exist, one school over two sites. I hear what you said, and I read what's in the papers and the news from the Education Board. I bet this sounds bad to you all, I agree. But can anyone ever imagine how it feels to me, and I'm sure lots of other children? Well, we are anxious and worried. Why won't the Education Board listen to us? What scares me is that they are not listening to anyone, not even us children. Yes, adults are in charge and make decisions for us, But how can education do this to us, when to me all I see is that they don't know what they are doing themselves? Sometimes when I am having a bad day at school, it feels so big like the size of England, and I feel lost walking with no friends. I always get sniggered at, so it terrifies me how it would feel in a super-sized school spread over 2 sites. Adults teach we children to stop, pause and think of our actions and the long-term consequences of them and the impact it will have. So please don't go ahead with this model. Please, please pause and review. Thank you.
Fantastic. Mark would just like to say a few words and thank a few people.